Hello, my name is Cody with Blue Cardinal Productions, and in today's video, I want to discuss my wireless video transmitter that I've been using on a lot of my shoots recently. As somebody who goes out to jobs as a solo shooter, sometimes I'm operating multiple cameras, and it can be hard to keep track of multiple angles without having a wireless solution. So in this video, I'm going to go over the items that I use to make this device in particular, and I can show you how to make it yourself. So with my audio rig broken down to its base components, we're gonna start at the tripod base and then we're gonna move up and I'll discuss each part and why it's there. First off is this locking pistol grip handle with a tripod base built in. The locking levers on the side make sure that the battery doesn't move around too much, and if I want to, I can also hand hold it like this, and this lock is actually strong enough to hold the weight of the entire rig. So there's a couple different ways you can go with power for this type of device. I'm using a small rig V-mount battery. I like this battery because it has a thread at the bottom so we can have it secure on the grip, and there's just a lot of mounting options for V-mount batteries. If you would prefer to use the L-mount batteries, like both of the accessories on this rig use, you could just do that. You could also use a phone grip to add a USB power bank. There's a bunch of ways that you could go with this type of device. Attached to the V-mount battery is a cheese plate with a cold shoe mount mounted at the bottom. And I attached the cheese board to the battery using this V-mount adapter. Next, I use the small rig NATO rail attachment to attach my top handle. This handle cinches down nicely, which is nice to know that you could just grab it and go. But it also gives us a couple cold shoe mounts at the top and on the side if we want to add like a Rode microphone receiver or maybe like a phone holder. The part of this build that surprised me the most is the wireless transmitters from Synco. The cheapest Hollyland wireless HDMI adapter was around $400, so I took a chance on this much cheaper option for $150. And it has been a huge surprise to me and a big boon to my business. For example, I went to a candidate forum up in Norton, Virginia, and they had a spare TV up in the restaurant where they were having the forum. I was able to set up the wireless HDMI to output to their TV that they just had hanging around, and it helped with a better viewing experience for people that were sitting further in the back. The monitor is the Viltrox DC550, and it's an excellent monitor with a bendable monitor mount. So bending this at a 90-degree angle on the cold shoe mount against the cheese plate gives me a place to tuck all the wires in and tie them down with these Velcro tags. I hope you enjoyed this video about my little wireless HDMI monitoring rig. If you have some suggestions about what other types of attachments I should use on this device, please let me know. And let me know in the comments what your favorite piece of kit is. If you've made it to the end of this video, type kitten mittens in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.